This bathroom has 2 vanities, and I'll show you the issue. These are the same faucets. I'll show you over there. There's another one right there. They're identical to each other. I'll turn on the water here. See the water coming out there? How it's leaking out of the top there? And I'll show you there's a similar issue on the faucet over here. Same thing, almost the same spot, but the water is leaking out of the top here and it's coming down. This is an issue that we need to fix. Essentially, there's pieces underneath each of the handles. If you've got a single handle set up, then you will only have one of these. These are double handles, one for hot, one for cold. Because of that, there are pieces under each one. And we're just gonna replace all 4 of them because it is pretty easy to do. And that'll prevent the other ones from leaking in the future as well. So I'll show you how to do it. It's very, very easy. So we're not gonna need much for this. You need a flathead screwdriver, and you'll need an Allen key like this, and then a pair of channel locks like this. And that's pretty much all you really need to do this. So I'll show you where the Allen key goes. There's a little hole right there. That's where the Allen key goes, and that's going to allow you to remove this handle. It can be a little difficult to get to if you've got these horizontal handle setups, but that's okay. Most of the time you can just unscrew these just like this, and that'll give you a little extra room. I'm going to show you the piece that we're going to replace. It's actually inside of this handle, and I'm going to show you how to remove it real quick. If you don't know the replacement part you need, it's always good to just remove it, take a look at it. One other very important thing I forgot to mention, before you take off these handles, you need to shut off the water to the sink. Doesn't need to be shut off to your entire house, but just shut it off to the sinks. Otherwise, water is going to spray up out of this when you remove it. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, now that I have the water shut off to the sink, we can go ahead and move forward with our repair. I don't know the actual cartridges that go in here, so I'm gonna remove this first, and then I can go to the hardware store and pick up some replacement cartridges, and then we can finish off our repair. All right, so now that I have this horizontal handle removed here, now it's time to use the little screw right there, use our Allen key right in there, and go ahead and remove this handle. All right, this is the only part you really need the flathead screwdriver for. Once I've loosened up that screw, sometimes you need a screwdriver to pry this up. This one I was just able to remove with my hand, and that's actually ideal. With the other ones, we'll see if it's the same thing. But this is the part here that you're gonna replace. This is the entire part. This is what you're gonna actually replace. So we're gonna need 4 of these. So I'm gonna take my channel locks. There's a little nut right here that we can grip onto and we can undo. So this is the part that needs to be replaced, and we're gonna need 4 of these. These are single temperature cartridges, as I do have hot and cold. So we're gonna pull out all 4 of these. Actually, we're just gonna take this one to the hardware store and we're gonna get a replacement for it, and then we'll remove the rest of the handles and we'll take care of the rest of the repair. All right guys, we are back from the hardware store, and I have my new cartridge. Here's the new one right here. Nice and clean and new. Here's the old one right here. Putting these in is the exact same way that you removed them. You just make sure it clicks into place, and it has these little tabs that fit right here to make sure that you don't put it in incorrectly. So you want to make sure it goes in all the way and then kind of clicks into place. That makes sure that the seal is strong. And then we're just going to put the washer over the top, and then we will screw that into place. You don't want to screw this down too tight, but you do want it, you know, semi-tight. Our handle here, and the handle will go right on there just like that, and then we can retighten the little screw, and then we take our horizontal part of the handle and we just screw that back in. All right, water is back on. Let's go ahead and make sure our leak is fixed. There you go. No leak. Nothing coming out of the side. This is residual water here from before, but as you can see, no new water is coming out. Leak is fixed. Let's go ahead and do the cold side, and we'll do the other faucet as well. Alright guys, I got everything buttoned back up and the water turned back on. Now it's time to see if we fix the leak. As you can see, no water coming out. This side too. Thank you for joining me for that video on how to fix a faucet leak. I really appreciate it. If you have faucet leaks like that, they're really simple to repair, as you just saw in this video. You don't need to call a plumber for it, and you can just go ahead and take care of it on your own. And I want to thank my channel sponsor, Hydrogun, specifically the Hydrogun Atom. And here's a message about that. After a long day of problem solving, sometimes I just need to sit and relax. And that's where our latest channel sponsor comes in. This is Hydrogun. Specifically, this is the Hydrogun Atom. The Hydrogun Atom is a small, fully featured, travel-sized massage gun. It features multiple tips, a rechargeable battery, and a very powerful motor. In the box, you will receive the gun itself, a USB-C charging cable, a charging brick, 2 massage chips, as well as the one that comes loaded on the gun already, the instruction manual, as well as a really nice carrying case. The gun itself is small, quiet, yet extremely powerful. The Atom's included carrying case, as well as small size, lends itself to travel really well, so you can bring this gun to the gym, as well as use it after sporting events, or anytime you're just out and have had a hard day. As mentioned before, the Hydrogun Atom comes with 3 different massage tips. One of them is a pinpoint, more firm massaging tip, a flat point massage tip, as well as a squishier tip for those gentler areas. The Hydrogun Atom retails at hydrogun.com for $199. Head on over to hey.hydrogun.com/problem-solved-with-Eric for a $15 discount on the Hydrogun Atom. And I know that's a mouthful, so the link will be in the description down below. I'm Eric, and this is Problem Solved, and I want to thank Hydrogun for their sponsorship. If you stuck with me to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. All the links for what you need to be able to do this repair are down below in the description, as well as a link to get yourself a Hydrogun Atom massage gun, which can help you after a hard day of problem solving. Please like and subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff. I really appreciate your subscription, and thank you for joining me for another Problem Solved.